We live in an age that often glorifies broad knowledge, the well-rounded individual, the jack of all trades. But what if the path to true, enduring riches and significant achievement doesn't lie in knowing a little about everything? We are encouraged to be well-rounded, to have a broad understanding across various disciplines, to possess a versatile skill set. While a foundational general education is undoubtedly valuable for navigating daily life and understanding the world, it often leads to a pervasive pain point for ambitious individuals: the frustration of being a mile wide and an inch deep. And for the purpose of creating riches, this knowledge must be specialized, focused, precise, and directly applicable to solving a specific, high-value problem for a specific group of people. It is the profound understanding and mastery of a particular field, industry, skill, or problem, cultivated to such a degree that it provides unique value, competitive advantage, and ultimately, substantial financial reward. The pain point this principle directly addresses is the universal struggle to convert raw intelligence or broad education into a tangible, measurable income or influence. It only becomes actual power when it is organized into definite plans of action and directed to the attainment of a definite purpose. But about knowing how to execute an existing concept with unparalleled efficiency, quality, or scale. The pain is that many smart individuals lament not having the next big idea when in reality, the riches lie in specialized execution of existing ideas or a deep understanding of a specific market as pain points. Specialized knowledge offers the how-to expertise. Hill shows that the greatest universities are often the school of hard knocks, the library, and the Mastermind Alliance. This shifts the focus from credentials to capabilities. Specialized knowledge is less about what to know and more about how to do or how to solve. Many spend years acquiring vast amounts of general information, mistaking accumulation for application. It frames learning not as a finite process, but as a continuous, strategic imperative for sustained success. Hill shows that the pain of being knowledge-rich but cash-poor stems from unorganized, unapplied, and unspecialized knowledge. The world changes, industries evolve, and problems shift. The truly successful perpetually engage in the acquisition of new, relevant, specialized knowledge to maintain their edge. But through practical experience, continuous self-study, research, and collaboration. While formal education can provide a foundation, it rarely provides the deep, specific, and often proprietary knowledge that generates immense wealth. Specialized knowledge forces focus, making it actionable and valuable. General knowledge, while providing a broad understanding, rarely contains the specific, actionable insights required to solve a high-value problem for which people are willing to pay significant sums. They are the go-to person, the authority, the problem solver that others seek out and are willing to pay a premium for. By specializing, you carve out a unique niche where your value proposition is clear and your expertise is unmatched. This allows for higher fees, greater demand, and less direct competition. This creates a powerful competitive advantage and limits competition. Many intelligent people remain poor precisely because their knowledge is diffused, unorganized, or not specialized enough to be of high commercial value. This deep dive will illuminate the path to acquiring and leveraging the precise specialized knowledge that creates true wealth and distinction. You might feel knowledgeable on many subjects, capable of engaging in diverse conversations, but simultaneously struggle to carve out a distinct, highly compensated niche for yourself in the competitive marketplace. This often manifests as mediocre income despite significant effort, the feeling of being undifferentiated from a sea of equally smart people, and the agonizing sense that your vast learning isn't translating into the tangible wealth and influence you desire. You might even carry significant student debt, yet still feel unprepared to command the kind of income that truly represents financial freedom. But in knowing an extraordinary amount about one specific, highly valuable thing, made a startlingly consistent observation. Not a single one of them achieved their immense fortunes or built their lasting empires, primarily through general knowledge alone. Andrew Carnegie, Henry Ford, Thomas Edison. These titans of industry and innovation were not necessarily products of elite, comprehensive university educations in the traditional sense. Many, in fact, had limited formal schooling. Their immense power and wealth were derived almost entirely from their highly specialized knowledge, often acquired through practical experience, relentless self-study, and the strategic collaboration within their mastermind alliances. Hill understood that general knowledge by itself is like a massive, unorganized library, full of potential, but inert without a librarian to categorize it and a researcher to pull out specific, actionable information. What if the very definition of useful knowledge has been profoundly misunderstood, leading countless talented individuals down a road of perpetual mediocrity, while others, seemingly less gifted, amass fortunes? Today, we unveil Napoleon Hill, his revolutionary truth about specialized knowledge, why general education simply isn't enough for riches, and how to acquire the precise expertise that will catapult you to the top of your chosen field. This is the intellectual leverage that transforms potential into unparalleled power. In our modern educational systems and professional landscapes, there's a prevailing narrative that champions comprehensive general education. Napoleon Hill, in his meticulous 20-year study of the most successful individuals of his era, the critical insight Hill unearthed is that knowledge only becomes power when it is organized into definite plans of action and directed to a definite end. The essence of specialized knowledge, the alchemical transformation of learning into leverage, a deeper unpacking. So, what precisely did Napoleon Hill mean by specialized knowledge, and how does it fundamentally differ from general education? Knowledge is only potential power. Hill firmly asserted that knowledge, in and of itself, is merely potential power. This directly challenges the common pain point of information overload and analysis paralysis. The million-dollar idea versus the million-dollar execution. Often, the most valuable knowledge isn't about inventing a completely new concept. This clarifies that true value comes from problem solving, not just abstract understanding. Acquisition through experience versus formal education. Hill observed that the most potent specialized knowledge was often acquired not through traditional formal schooling. This democratizes wealth creation. The pain of feeling limited by your educational background is directly addressed. The power of the expert and the niche. In any field, the individual with highly specialized knowledge becomes indispensable. This resolves the pain of intense competition in a crowded marketplace. Dynamic and continuous acquisition. Specialized knowledge is not a static endpoint. It's a dynamic, ongoing process. This provides a solution to the pain of becoming obsolete in a rapidly changing world. The pain of general knowledge. Why it limits your riches. If specialized knowledge is the key to riches, why do so many people remain stuck in the realm of general knowledge? Hill identified several critical reasons why general education, on its own, fails to generate significant wealth or influence. Lack of leverage. General knowledge is, by its very nature, widely available. If everyone knows a little about many things, then no one possesses unique leverage. Identify specific areas where you can become an undeniable expert. Employers or clients are not willing to pay a premium for information they can easily acquire elsewhere. The inability to command high income despite intellectual capability. General knowledge leads to intense competition on price, driving down potential earnings. Without a definite purpose to filter and organize it, it remains a disconnected jumble of facts, difficult to apply to any specific problem or goal. Too much information without a clear framework for its use leads to inaction. They rarely infuse it with the burning desire and definite plan of action necessary to convert it into wealth. Focus on depth, not just breadth. Difficulty in organization and application. The sheer volume of general knowledge can be overwhelming. Analysis paralysis and overwhelm. Your Mastermind Alliance becomes your expanded brain trust for problem solving and innovation. Define your definite purpose first. This acts as a magnetic force, pulling only the relevant specialized knowledge towards you and helping you organize it for application. They endlessly read, research, and study, but never act on their accumulated wisdom. But specialized knowledge, particularly at its highest levels, thrives within a Mastermind Alliance, where different specialized experts can combine their unique insights to create something far greater. Absence of burning desire and definite plan. People acquire general knowledge out of curiosity, or because it's a requirement for a degree. Every piece of knowledge acquired should be viewed through the lens of how can I use this to achieve my definite purpose? The disconnect between learning and earning. Knowledge is acquired for its own sake, not as a strategic tool for a specific outcome. Link all knowledge acquisition, especially specialized knowledge, directly to your definite purpose and integrate it into your organized plan. This gives knowledge meaning and actionable direction. Failure to connect with a Mastermind Alliance. General knowledge rarely requires the intense collaboration and shared purpose of a mastermind. Working in isolation and missing the exponential power of collective intelligence. As you specialize, actively seek out others who possess complementary specialized knowledge. Perpetual student syndrome. Some individuals become trapped in a continuous cycle of learning general knowledge, without ever transitioning to the application phase. The frustration of unrealized potential and the inability to translate theoretical knowledge into practical results or financial gain. Understand that the purpose of specialized knowledge is application. In essence, general knowledge prepares you for life. Specialized knowledge prepares you for extraordinary achievement and the acquisition of riches. Acquiring and leveraging specialized knowledge, your strategic roadmap. Now, let's turn to the practical methodology for acquiring and, more importantly, leveraging the precise specialized knowledge that will define your path to riches. This is not about returning to school for another degree, unless it's a very specific strategic choice. Define your definite major purpose. Your knowledge acquisition must always begin with your clearly defined, definite major purpose. Ask yourself, what specific knowledge, skill, or expertise is absolutely essential for me to achieve this particular goal? It makes knowledge acquisition a strategic tool, not a random pastime. This acts as a powerful filter. It prevents you from wasting time on irrelevant information and directs your learning efforts with laser precision. What do you need to know that you currently don't? This is where you pinpoint the specific, high-value knowledge that will differentiate you. Break this down into categories. For example, technical skills, market understanding, sales, marketing, leadership, financial literacy specific to your venture. Learn by doing, by experimenting, by failing forward. Identify your specialized knowledge gaps. Conduct an honest inventory of your current knowledge relative to your definite purpose. This is where most specialized knowledge is acquired by successful individuals. This creates a clear learning roadmap. It identifies the exact gaps you need to fill to become an expert in your chosen domain. Each member brings their unique expertise, creating a synergistic pool of wisdom. Strategize your acquisition methods. It turns the pain of "I don't know how" into "I will learn how." This addresses the perpetual student syndrome by forcing immediate implementation. The act of applying reinforces learning and reveals true understanding. Hill identified multiple avenues for acquiring specialized knowledge. Test it, experiment with it, integrate it into your plans. This involves continuous learning, sharing your insights, solving problems for others, and building your reputation. Personal experience. the most powerful, albeit sometimes painful, teacher. It's how you stay ahead of the curve and avoid obsolescence, securing your position as a perpetually valuable asset. Formal education. If a specific certification or advanced degree is absolutely necessary for your definite purpose, subscribe to industry journals, attend conferences, network with other experts. Mentorship. Seek out individuals who already possess the specialized knowledge you need. Their wisdom, shortcuts, and insights are invaluable. Self-study and research. Books, online courses, industry reports, masterclasses, podcasts, specific journals, and technical manuals. This resolves the pain of being a commodity in a competitive market. Mastermind Alliance. The collective specialized knowledge of your mastermind group is arguably the most powerful resource. This expands your options beyond traditional, often expensive and slow formal education. It empowers you to become a proactive, self-directed learner focused on application. Organize and apply your acquired knowledge. Don't just consume information. Actively organize it. Create notes, mind maps, summaries. More importantly, immediately apply what you learn. This is where potential power transforms into actual power. Knowledge that isn't applied is wasted. Become a master of your niche. Dedicate yourself to becoming recognized as the go-to expert in your chosen specialized field. This creates a powerful magnet for opportunities and wealth. When you are the recognized authority, clients seek you out, opportunities multiply, and your value commands a premium. Continuously update and adapt your knowledge base. The world is constantly evolving. Schedule regular knowledge audits to ensure your specialized expertise remains current and relevant. This ensures your long-term relevance and sustained competitive advantage. The synergy. Specialized knowledge and other Hill principles. Specialized knowledge doesn't operate in a vacuum. It's deeply integrated with other core Hill principles. Specialized knowledge and definite purpose. Your definite purpose acts as the ultimate filter for specialized knowledge. It tells you what knowledge is valuable and what knowledge is superfluous. Without a definite purpose, you might accumulate vast amounts of information, but it will lack actionable direction and commercial value. The plan is the roadmap for both action and learning. Your Mastermind Alliance serves as a living library of specialized knowledge. Each member brings their unique expertise, allowing the group to solve problems, innovate, and achieve goals far beyond the capacity of any single individual. Each principle amplifies the others, creating a powerful, self-reinforcing loop of achievement. The collective specialized knowledge of a true mastermind is exponentially more powerful than individual expertise. How to organize it and how to apply it to solve a specific problem. Without identifying these knowledge needs in your plan, execution will inevitably falter. There will be challenging concepts, frustrating setbacks, and moments of doubt. General knowledge is like loose change. Specialized knowledge is a high-value asset. They might not write every line of code, but they know how to organize the specialized knowledge of various coders, designers, and testers to create a functional product. This organizational specialized knowledge is incredibly valuable. Identify your definite purpose. Pinpoint the precise knowledge gaps that stand between you and your goals, and then embark on a relentless, strategic quest to acquire, organize, and apply that knowledge. Leverage mentors, embrace self-study, and most powerfully, build a mastermind alliance that amplifies your collective expertise. Your pursuit of specialized knowledge is not merely about learning more. It's about becoming more valuable, more influential, and ultimately, more capable of transforming your dreams into an undeniable reality. Your persistence, fueled by your definite purpose and burning desire, enables you to push through these learning curves until mastery is achieved. Don't let this invaluable wisdom remain a fleeting thought. Subscribe for more timeless insights and actionable strategies from the masters of achievement that will unequivocally empower your journey to extraordinary success. And now, we want to hear from you. What is one specific area of specialized knowledge will you commit to mastering, starting today, that you know will directly contribute to your definite major purpose? Share your commitment in the comments below. Your focused pursuit of excellence inspires our entire community, but the ability to see connections between disparate fields of specialized knowledge to create innovative solutions. This is often the mark of a true visionary. Hill shows that knowing where to get specific knowledge and how to organize it for a definite purpose is just as powerful, if not more so, than possessing it all yourself. This is where the Mastermind Alliance truly shines. The more definite your purpose, the more precise your knowledge acquisition can be. Specialized knowledge and burning desire. A burning desire to achieve a specific definite purpose fuels the drive to acquire the necessary specialized knowledge. The deeper your desire for a specific outcome, the more intensely you will seek out and master the information and skills required to achieve it. General education provides a useful foundation, but it is the deep, focused, and applicable expertise in a specific, high-value domain that will elevate you from the masses, command premium value, and ultimately lead to the riches you desire. It transforms learning from a chore into a passionate quest. Specialized knowledge and organized planning. Your organized plan for achievement must explicitly outline the specialized knowledge required at each step and the strategy for acquiring it. Specialized knowledge and the Mastermind Alliance. This is perhaps the most powerful synergy. Specialized knowledge and persistence. The acquisition of specialized knowledge, especially deep expertise, requires immense persistence. Understanding these interconnections reveals the holistic nature of Hill's philosophy, the knowledge broker and the value of organization. Hill also implicitly highlighted the concept of the knowledge broker, someone who doesn't necessarily possess all the specialized knowledge themselves, but knows where to find it, the power of organization, not just accumulation. Consider the person who understands how to build a complex software system. Connecting the dots. Sometimes, the specialized knowledge isn't a deep dive into one subject. The knowledge bank. Your mind should become a knowledge bank, the one that selectively deposits only the most valuable, specialized currency. The core pain addressed here is the feeling that you must know everything. In the competitive arena of wealth creation and significant achievement, specialized knowledge is your ultimate, indispensable weapon. Stop settling for being a generalist when your potential is to be an indispensable expert. Embrace Napoleon Hill's profound principle of specialized knowledge. If this exhaustive deep dive into specialized knowledge has provided you with a powerful new perspective and a clear roadmap for your intellectual growth, please hit that like button